I just wanted to show the world that we could play some basketball at this program. That's exactly what we did.
This team won. Enthusiasm, will, chemistry, everybody willing to sacrifice for each other.
They said, you know, too young, too many freshmen. I took that to the gym every day.
Everybody watched extra film trying to get better. At that point on, I knew, this was a special team.
From shoot around to on the bus, everybody was just focused and quiet, ready to go.
One thing I try to tell my teammates is to go out there and have fun.
He knew that he had to carry us, and I definitely think he stepped into the challenge, and just about every night.
It was so difficult to put into words what you were feeling.
The biggest thing that we told each other was that if we play the same way we played in the biggest tournament, there's no way we could lose.
The UConn Huskies headed into the 2010-2011 season as one of the youngest and least touted teams under Jim Calhoun. The Huskies entered the season stacked with underclassmen, and prognosticators picked them to finish 10th in the loaded Big East Conference.
Last year's team, we lacked, chemistry a lot. But, this year, chemistry was our main focus.
We were incredibly young, youngest team I've ever coached, certainly with 7 freshmen, a couple sophomores, so 9 of our 12 scholarship players were either freshman or sophomore. It allowed Kimber to kind of, on the court and off the court, and along with Donnell Beverly, a senior of ours, to kind of define his role.
Coach told me and Donnell that we were going to be the team captains, and as soon as we got the news, we called the freshmen. We told those guys to come in ready to work hard, and that's exactly what they did.
They kind of followed our lead in what we did, and try not to be late for things, and be early, stay late, kind of that mentality. And I think it worked out for the best.
Kemba and Donnell did something totally different. They just stressed the whole idea of family and brotherhood. We do everything together. Kemba, he sets up, times where we all just hang out, and he's made dinner for the whole team and stuff like that. And I think that definitely helped because this team, really loved each other like a family.
They said, too young, too many freshmen. All we have is Kemba Walker, no post presence, and I took that to the gym every day. I remember being out there, and it was me and 4 freshmen. I'm just laughing like I'm really out with 4 freshmen, and they're definitely not playing like it. So, if it wasn't for them, I don't know where we'd be right now.
The freshmen all brought different skills to the floor, and despite its youth, UConn became a complete team.
I told myself, I said, we're a young team. People forget we have about 7, 8 freshmen. We're gonna go through slumps.
2. UConn lost 2 tough games, a heartbreaking double overtime loss to Louisville and a home loss to Syracuse. Then on February 10th, UConn got blown out at St. John's, and the Huskies started to spiral downward. It wasn't a coincidence that during the losing streak, Kemba Walker began showing signs that he was human.
I wasn't playing so well, and I was getting a little frustrated, but I really couldn't show that I was frustrated because I'm the leader of this team, and as I go, my teammates go. I was trying my best to stay positive until I came back to life.
We did play poorly in a couple games and lost, and we certainly lost a couple games at home that we should not have lost.
And I guess as I look back in retrospect, we were learning every day, we were getting better every day, but sometimes you couldn't see it by wins or losses. Yay.
By early March, it looked like UConn was all but dead. The young Huskies were showing signs of inexperience, and they were falling fast in the polls. Following a 9-point loss at West Virginia, the team hit rock bottom on senior day, losing 70-67 to Notre Dame. It was the Huskies' 4th loss in 5 games. They limped into the Big East tournament seeded 9th and were forced to play an opening round game at noon against DePaul, something Coach Calhoun called a slap in the face for the program.
Going to the Big East, Coach just said it's a new season. Whatever you didn't do before, do it now.
Coach felt that we needed to go hard again, and that's exactly what we did.
We just said, new season, let's just play basketball.
Those 2 practices are the reason we really excelled in the postseason.
Alex Trapp gives to Walker.
brings it back out with 15, tied at 74.
Coach was trying to draw up a play for me, but you know, being that we have such a great relationship, he let me have my opinion. I told him just let me come up a ball screen because I knew they'd switch.
Walker on the hop to the right, top of the key. McGee has him on a switch with 6.
I came up a ball screen and I got the switch with McGee. You know, I was just looking at the time until it went down so I could go. My first thought was, you know, he can't stay with me, so you know, I'm gonna go by him and try to get to the basket. You know, I made a move, and I made another move. That he was already going that way, and so I just made my step back.
Here's Walker with 4, stops, moves left, steps back, the jumper, it's good! At the buzzer, and Kemba Walker has done it again!
A lot of people start to say, 3 in a row? I mean, that's going to be really tough. They'll never be able to do 4.
He fakes, drives left, high arcing shot, no. Olander tips it in! Diagonally out to Walker, catch and shoot 3, good!
Beat DePaul and Georgetown and Pitt, Syracuse. It was a great feeling.
The Big East title matchup was UConn's 5th game in 5 days, but the team played fresh.
It was amazing. We didn't really have time to be tired.
Walker goes for the steal. He gets it. Here's Kemba, coast to coast. He slams! He's done everything else this week. For a 3rd consecutive game, the outcome came down to the final play. Carrick to inbounds, lobs it up. Here's Siva, drives, kicks, nulls for the tie. No good! And UConn has won it. Their 7th Big East Conference Tournament title, and the most improbable one of them all.
I know it hasn't been done before, and I don't know that it's going to be done again.
The one thing that got us over the hump this whole year was us being so close. We always preach that we're brothers and we're family, and we really always show that on the court. So that's probably the one thing I'm going to take away from this team.
The Big East can do a couple things to you. It can hurt you. It can be extended a long period of time, and you come up empty-handed or anything else. So we come up full, really full.
It's saved, but saved to Walker. Sprints by one guy into the front court. Leaves it for Oriaki, who slams!
Cincinnati played extremely well, but different guys, like always, different guys on our team stepped up.
Walker penetrates, jump stop, kick right, layup open, 3, it's good! 45-43 UConn. With UConn tasting a trip to Houston, Arizona stormed back and were within 2, 65-63, and had the ball for the game's final possession. 18.2 to play. Any foul will be 2 shots. Jones into the backcourt for Arizona, guarded by Napier.
It was so scary. I'm just thinking, I hate all these game winners. I hate all these game winners on other teams, and I hope it's not my turn to feel that pain.
Snaps it off on the right for Hill. Hill against Lamb, almost loses, gets it off the Fogg, up top Williams. Pump fakes, a 3 for the lead. Off the back for enough.
Derek, he missed his, and I'm like, yes. Then for some reason, the ball goes out to one of their players, and he's wide open.
Pass is thrown on the rebound, out very smartly. He steps into it, which is the best way to shoot it. I guess I was holding my breath at the time, yeah.
I tried to contest it so hard. I really thought I was gonna block the shot.
The ball's in the air, and I'm looking at everything is just slow motion. I'm like, I said it out loud. I said, oh man, it's over.
Tipped up in the air, it's grabbed by Fox, kicks to the right, Horn a three. Off the back rim, no, it's slapped up, it's put up at the buzzer, no good, no good. Houston, hello, the Huskies are on their way to the Final Four. 7-19. Using a balanced first half attack and some swarming defense, the Huskies led 31-21 at intermission. However, the SEC champs began chipping away, and with both teams' defenses playing extremely well, scoring was at a premium in the second half.
I can tell that those guys really watch, a lot of film on me and my teammates. DeAndre Liggins, I thought he did a great job with me throughout the whole game. He wasn't going for any of my shot fakes or anything.
Shabazz Napier made 2 free throws, securing the win for the Huskies. In winning their 10th straight game in a mere 26 days, the Huskies now stood 40 minutes away from an improbable national championship.
It was a tough night for me, but different guys stepped up in my team, and that's why we was able to come out with the win.
The national championship game featured the Huskies against a team that was on an improbable run of its own, the Butler Bulldogs.
The thing we respected most about Butler was that they stay in every possession.
We keep everything the same. We know if we play hard, we have a chance to beat anybody. I think the game plan, it's not really nothing complicated. It's just go out there and play as hard as you can.
The difference in the second half was we created offense from our defense.
Mack gets it back, dribbles it out of trouble, gives up top, and it's stolen by Lamb. He races ahead of Norris. It's a Lamb slam with one hand. And UConn equals its biggest lead, 31-26.
Everybody was rotating, helping the helper, things like that. And we was just body to body. We stayed, close to our man.
That's what UConn basketball is all about. Defense, running the ball, getting it going.
Lamb picks it up, moves left, stutter steps, back door. Walker finger rolls it home. A spectacular shot by K-Walk. 39-28 UConn, first double-digit lead, 10 minutes to play. Lamb takes a breath, gives left wing to Napier. Napier inside, Oriaki dunks, and he's fouled from the weak side from Mack.
By that point, we weren't going to be beat. We weren't going to let anybody score against us. It's a tape that kids will see here as a teaching tape of exactly how to play perfect defense.
Butler shot a paltry 18.8% from the field. Amazingly, the Bulldogs made just 3 two-point field goals the entire game. Grabbed by Lamb with 7. He'll dribble out the clock, and the most improbable national championship in UConn history is in the books.
Everyone really likes each other on this team. We really love each other. These are really my brothers, and I think guys really mean it, and it's just a special thing to be around.
To watch their faces and how hard they had worked to get there was really moving to me. It's only become better since then.